Thank you. All right, irregular shapes. Glitter. It's already graded, just record it. So is it irregular figures? Yeah. Scared me. I thought it was my projector blowing up. All right, yesterday you did regular polygons, regular shapes, right? So we're going to talk about what a basic shape is. A basic shape is going to be squares, rectangles, and triangles. So our goal today is, in order to find our area, we're going to convert everything into a basic shape. So an irregular shape. Is a polygon that does not have all sides and angles equal. Our goal today is we are going to take our irregular shape and break it up into basic shapes. So we're going to take everything today and break it up into basic shapes. This is really defined area. Perimeter, we don't have to break up anything because we're just counting the outside. For area, though, we do need to break it up. For perimeter today, perimeter is still located where? On the outside. Today we're going to highlight that. Okay? So today I want us to highlight where the outside is located because it's going to get a little confusing at times. So perimeter is easy, right? We're just adding up the outsides, nothing too difficult. We just add. So perimeter is not the hard part. An area is not that difficult either, we just need to be careful. So for area, we're going to split up the irregular figure with dotted lines to create the basic shapes. So, here's my shape. How do you want to split this up? Remember, we want to break it up into squares, rectangles, or triangles. So where am I going to break it up at? Straight across, up and down, straight across. So you're talking here? So here's my dotted line that I would break up into. How many shapes do we break it into? So there's shape 1, shape 2. Yes? So then what you would do is you would find the area of each shape, and then you would add them up. For the total area. Okay? So you find the area of each shape, and then you're going to add them up for the total area. You good? Okay, I'm going to turn the page. Alright, we're going to find the area and perimeter. So I told you in the other side that the first thing we're going to do is we're going to highlight the perimeter. So take a highlighter and highlight your perimeter. Perimeter is located where? On the outside. Like that, yes? Make sense? Okay. So perimeter is my green one. All right, for perimeter, what am I going to add? So before we start adding anything, let's fill in what we don't know. So this is 2, this is 3, this is something, this is 2, this is 7, this is 3, this is something, and that is something. What do I know? Do I know this one? What is it? 7. How do you know it's 7? It's congruent and it shows 7 on the other side. You need to know that it's congruent first. What else do I know? The 2 is congruent to the other side. Very good. So I'm filling that in a different color so you know I found that. Now the top. How are we going to find the top? You add which ones? Good. So when I'm looking across here, this is the same as saying this 3, and then this 2. Correct? So how much is that? 8 centimeters. Good. All right. Now can we find perimeter? All right. What am I adding for my perimeter? 8 plus 2 plus 7 plus 2 plus 7 plus 3 plus 2. All right, add. Yeah? Find groups of 10. What do we get? 30 what? 34 is correct. So your perimeter is 34 what? Centimeters. Very good. So we found perimeter, and now we're going to find area. In order to find area, though, I need to break it up in how many shapes? At least 2. Could I break it up into more? Yeah, I could. Where do you want to break it up? Where it splits right here? Could you break it up here? And here? You could. Does it really matter? No. So there's my break. Shape 1, shape 2. Yes? Okay. We're going to find the area of, so I'm going to put A1, which stands for area of shape 1. Good. So when I look at the shape, I'm going to cover up this. What is my, so remember it's area equals base times height. What's my base? 3 is not the whole thing though. It has to be the big number. So it's 8 times, what's my height? 2. So the area of this is how much? 16 what? Centimeters squared. Good. Easy enough? All right, covering it up, going to the other side, we're going to do area of number 2, which is still base times height. What's my base? Good. What's my height? Good. So the area of this is how much? 14 what? Good. Good so far? All right, in the other side, I said, what do you do with the 2 areas? You add them. So the area of the whole thing is now going to be what added together? What added together? 16 plus 14, which is now 30 centimeters squared. Good? Start off by yourself, see how far you can get.
she wants to spend money.
And they close at 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Dave was telling us what a day of work is like 8 minutes for me. It was crazy.
He's like,
He calculated it. It was actually
8 minutes for him.
ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, well, hold on.
We were talking about his year.
Hold on.
It was so funny. You know what he always says? High school kids just can't. The relationship.
How much are you making now? It's like, hold on. I gotta do proportion now. Yes, I'm listening to you.
You saved it? Are you good at it? You have to pay for your own. That's why I didn't get a job. Because my dad.
Because I still kind of all that's going to my job.
The only reason I don't have a job right now is because my dad said if I had a job and I was able to support myself, he wasn't going to pay me.
Yeah, pretty much. Because you want to see how much I get paid an hour?
You can get a job at 16, right?
Yeah.
16 and a half. You just need to work.
Yeah.
And I'll do that.
I make that an hour.
You don't want to get a job yet. Wait till you're 18 to get a job. My mom and dad.
So divide that into 7, which doesn't really divide evenly into 60 minutes. So what is that?
He makes a lot.
60.
How much do you make a year?
A year?
That's what you're making a year. Oh, okay, he can still make money. We were talking about that again. Dude, I don't even know if you can make that much.
How much does he make? He's been teaching longer than me, so that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
And then he has his stipends for coaching.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. He does get paid.
Yeah. All right, perimeter, what are we adding? 5, 6, 8, 12, which is 31 what? Inches. Squared or no squared? Very good. All right, area, how many shapes do you see? 2. What shapes are there? A rectangle. A rectangle. It can't be a square, guys. Why is it not a square? Because this is what? And this is? Which makes it a rectangle, not a square. Okay? Which is correct. They're not all the same. My grandma's at the hospital. Okay. So we have how many shapes? Shape 1 and shape 2. Now, when we do shape 1 is easier. So area of number 1, what is that? Area of number 1 is what? Wonderful, you have to show me work. So what do you multiply? 5 times 6, which is how much? 30 what? Inches squared. Now for area of number 2, what is the formula for this one? Base times height, divide by 2. So what's my base? What's my base? It's 6. Why? Because right here, once I cut it, this is how much? 6, which means this is, and the difference of 6 from 12 is 6. Okay, even though it's not drawn correctly, but it still is that. What's your height? 5. Why is your height 5? Because this is 5, which means that's also 5. We do not use the hypotenuse when you are finding your area. Has to be straight. Divide by 2. What's 6 times 5? 30 over 2 is 15 inches squared. So area of number 2, area of number 1. What do you do with those two answers? Add them. So the area of the whole thing is 30 plus 15, which is how much? 45 inches squared. Didn't even have it, right? Good. It should be easy. Yeah? All right, write your summary.